Hey guys, what's going on? Tepperzik here, back again for another video. It's going to be Need to Know News, of course. First thing that I'm going to talk about is Halo 5 Guardians' new cinematic that they added. They added two new cinematics. Well, actually, technically, well, one cinematic and then two gameplays from the campaign if you don't really care about the spoilers and you want to check them out and stuff before the game comes out. So the first thing is going to be Halo 5 Blue Team opening a cinematic, and Blue Team is of course the team that Master Chief is the captain of, with three other Spartans, and then of course Team Osiris is with Spartan Buck from Halo 3 ODST when he was a ODST shock drop trooper, and then you have the captain, which is Spartan Locke. Um, so the video is about 2 minutes long. It just shows the beginning of when you first see Blue Team, Master Chief's team, and you just see Master Chief kind of reminiscing about what happened with Cortana and stuff. You just he's looking at his helmet and stuff. But without any more spoilers of the video, you can check it out. It'll be in the description as a link, and you can click on it if you want to wait until the game comes out to watch all the stuff. Then do not click the link because there is a lot of spoilers in this thing. And then the other two things are gameplays. We have 5 minutes of Halo 5 campaign gameplay of Blue Team, and then we have 5 minutes of Halo 5 campaign gameplay of Enemy Lines, which is a mission as you play as Spartan Locke, and you're taking down this big Covenant like machine, and it's pretty sick. So if you don't want to have some spoilers for two missions of the campaign, don't click the links in the description. But if you want to see some epic stuff, then click them because it's really cool. And I don't really care about spoilers. I'm going to play the game anyway and stuff. So moving on to more Halo 5 stuff. If you're a fan of Warzone and you're excited to play Warzone, they released some Halo 5 Guardians Raid on Apex 7 screenshots, and the map is called Raid on Apex 7. And it does look very similar to the Cartographer from Halo Combat Evolved, which is the fourth mission in the campaign, I believe. Halo Combat Evolved, they have a few screenshots here just showing, just the atmosphere of the map and just the environment that you're going to be playing in when you're playing Warzone, taking down the enemy team, and you're taking down enemy Marines that are guarding the base and Covenant at the same time. It's pretty cool. There's going to be 6 maps that are coming out with the game for Warzone, specifically for Warzone. And there's going to be another 6 maps that are coming between October 27th when the game releases to June 2016 of next year, and it's all going to be for free. Every map that's going to be coming out, all the DLC, it's going to be free for Halo 5 Guardians. So yeah, it's a lot of new maps for Warzone. 6 is a lot, especially when the maps are so huge that it's going to be it's going to take a while to get bored of the maps since they're so big, and there's going to be new areas to go to and stuff. So looking forward to that. And then the last thing about Halo to talk about is they actually this guy released a video showing off all the schools that are going to be available on Halo 5 Guardians. Of course, in Halo 4, the Industries decided not to put any schools in the campaign for people to find, and they're actually going to be turning that around, and they're going to be putting all the schools back into the campaign, and you're not going to be able to use the schools until you find them, which is the tradition of Halo, so that's awesome. There's going to be 13 skulls. There's no new skulls, unfortunately. That's the only bad thing about this. There are 13 skulls. And just for people that may not know of what the skulls do, I'm going to be giving a description of what the skulls actually do. So we're going to be starting out with the Iron Skull, and pretty much what it does is, give me 1 second here. Pretty much what the Iron Skull does is you cannot be revived or be revived. If you're doing campaign solo, you're going to restart the mission. If you die, if you're doing it on co-op, you're going to spawn at the last checkpoint on your death. And then moving on to the other skull, it's a Black Eye. Black Eye just means that your shields don't recharge unless you melee an enemy, and then your shields will recharge. And then moving on to the third skull, and like I said, you have to find these to use them. So it's not like Master Chief Collection where you can just turn them on, which sucks. The third one is Tough Luck. Enemies always go berserk, always dive out of the way, and they never flee. The fourth one is called Catch. Enemies are grenade happy, which means they're just going to be throwing nades twice as much as they usually do. The fifth one is Fog, which means that the motion sensor is going to be disabled when you're playing the campaign. Next one is Famine. Weapons drop much less ammo. And Thunderstorm, major upgrade to the capabilities of enemies. So let's say that there's a grunt that's usually just a regular infantry grunt. If you turn that skull on, it's probably going to upgrade him to a grunt with like a fuel rod cannon or something like that. The next one is I Would Have Been Your Daddy. Rare combat dialogue becomes more common, so things that your Marines or your Spartan teammates don't usually say in the campaign, they're going to be saying. So that's probably my favorite one that I like to turn on. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to find it to turn it on. The second favorite of mine is Grunt Birthday Party. Pretty much just means that a birthday party is going to go off, and there's going to be dialogue that just says, "Yay!" when you shoot a grunt in the head with a pistol or a battle rifle or whatever. So it's pretty cool, and confetti comes out too. The next one is Cowbell. Acceleration from explosions is increased. We need more. And basically what that means is if you throw a plasma grenade on the ground, it takes like 2 seconds for it to explode, I'm guessing. It's going to take 1 second to explode now. The next one is Blind. The HUD and the first-person arms and weapon are hidden. And that's probably one of the most popular skulls from Halo 2 Classic. It was the easiest one to get to. It's the second mission of the campaign on Outskirts. You just jump all the way up at the beginning, and you pick it up, and your whole entire HUD goes blind, so you can't see your motion sensor, you can't see your ammo, your gun, you can't see anything. So the only thing that you can see is what's in front of you, just not your HUD. So the next one is Mythic, and that means the enemies have increased health. And then the last one is Tilt. Enemy resistances and weaknesses are increased. So those are the 13 skulls that are going to be implemented into Halo 5 Guardians when it comes out. So it does suck there's no more skulls, but can't really complain if they're putting all the skulls back in the game, and they didn't have that in Halo 4. So moving on to Destiny, we get a little bit of news. We have a new exotic that somebody discovered. It's actually pretty much the Black Hammer before they nerfed it using the 2.0 patch. And it has the same abilities basically. The magazine sight is 3, and it's got 310 attack, which is the highest that you can have for any weapon in Destiny. So it is an exotic, and the way that you find it is you have to do a heroic mission. You have to do today's heroic story mission, the one that's today, and then it's going to reset on Tuesday. So you probably want to do this before Tuesday because you might not be able to get next Tuesday. There might not be a way to do it. So you have to do today's heroic story mission, Lost to Light. It is unknown at the moment if you can load into the mission on heroic normally or to obtain it, and then you have to proceed with the mission normally. And after completing the majority of the mission, you will reach a section where you must open a door using 2 keys. Instead, head off the beaten path and find the entrance to the fallen ship from the Shadow Thief Strike. And then if you have not died in the mission, the door will be open and you will have 10 minutes to clear the ship of enemies that are taken enemies. And then if you do it correctly, the mission will end and Black Spindle will drop, and that is the name of the upgraded Black Hammer, which is called Black Spindle. So kind of tedious. You got to do a little bit of work to get it. I'll put that in the description for you guys to look at. And the last thing to talk about is, of course, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 limited edition console has been announced. So let's see here, it is Treyarch that is making Black Ops 3. So they have a deal with Sony right now instead of Microsoft, and this is actually going to be the first Call of Duty game to have exclusivity focused around Sony and PlayStation. So it means that PlayStation owners are going to be receiving DLCs early, and they will also be able to purchase an awesome limited edition PS4 for Black Ops 3. And there's also 3 screenshots here showing off the controller and the PS4 console. So all the Xbox owners are going to have to wait a little bit later for the DLC, and we're not going to be getting a limited edition console decked out themed with Black Ops 3, unfortunately. So if you do want to get this console and you don't want to play Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One, it's going to cost you $449. It's going to be coming out on November 6th to coincide with the launch of Black Ops 3, and it's going to contain the console, a copy of the game Black Ops 3, and the new themed DualShock 4 controller that is also decked out in Black Ops 3 colors. So that's going to be it for the news today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to thumbs it up, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos coming soon. As the news pumps out, I will definitely keep you guys updated. So just to keep you guys updated with some other information, we've got the beta for Rainbow Six Siege coming out tomorrow, I believe. It's going to be a closed beta, so if you don't have an invite, you're not going to be able to get in. Let's see, other information. I believe the first week of October, we're going to be getting the Star Wars Battlefront beta that comes out. And you probably have to have it pre-ordered to get into the beta. I'm not sure if it's going to be open or not. And dedicated servers. We're going to be testing out those dedicated servers that are going to be in the Star Wars game. What else we got? We got Assassin's Creed Syndicate coming out October 25th, 23rd, October 23rd. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Halo 5 Guardians comes out October 27th. November 6th, we get Black Ops 3, and then November 15th, something like that, is Star Wars. I probably am totally wrong on that, but end of November is when we get Star Wars. So we got a lot of games coming out, and Rainbow Six comes out November. I think first week of November it comes out. I'm not sure which day. So we got a lot of games coming out, a lot of good stuff. So that's gonna be it for this Need to Know News video. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.